everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Cuban Assassin podcast. I'm your host, Richie Acevedo, also known as the Cuban Assassin. Last time on the Cuban Assassin podcast, I talked about going against my good friend Mike Lanham, also known as Steve Hart, and that we were booked up north for Jim Hawkins and the promotion with his partners, WVWA. But Jim Hawkins and his partners had a falling out, so he created his own promotion called ACCW, Atlantic Coast Championship Wrestling. And that's when he started booking us more, and he was trying to work on getting a TV deal, a TV spot for his ACCW. Let's take a look now with the match, me going against Buddy Rose.
It appears the Cuban Commando wants to challenge me every time he comes out here. He may get his wish sometime.
The Cuban looking for his first shot at gold here in the ACCW, Larry. Should prove to be a great matchup.
Every time he comes out, he wants to challenge me. I don't know what the problem is with the Cuban, but there's some people here that can take care of business. All right, Buddy Rose took him right down. Nice arm drag.
Larry, we've got a second-generation wrestler here in the Cuban and a seasoned veteran of the ring, Freebird Buddy Rose. Should be in for a doozy.
The Cuban Commando, his father, the Cuban Assassin, watched him many times. He is a tremendous wrestler, wrestled over the United States, including Canada. Looks like Buddy Rose. Whoa! Stretch the arm of the Cuban Commando there. Cuban's complaining about it, shaking the arm off. Buddy Rose working right on that arm.
Buddy Rose has faced a legion of talent challenging for that ACCW television championship, Larry. They're lining up week after week.
When you hold a title, everybody, all the top talent comes in. They want to knock you off your pedestal. Buddy Rose is taking all their challenges, including the Cuban Commando.
Well, as you know, Larry, gold translates into dollars.
That's it right there.
And that's what it's all about, the almighty dollar, Larry.
When you hold the title, you go to the pay window, you get a little bit more money. Working on the arm. First he stretched it, now, whoa. Stretching that arm of the Cuban Commando. That puts pressure on the elbow, on the shoulder. Now he's taking it the other way. If he keeps doing this, Cuban's going to be able to tie his shoes without having to bend over.
Looks like a classic arm bar here, Larry. We're in for a treat in this match.
Oh, Buddy Rose, what? That'll pop your arm out of the socket.
It weren't made to go that way, Larry.
The fans in Buchanan are definitely behind Freebird Buddy Rose, and are not behind this Cuban Commando. I'm sure if I took up the collection tonight, I could get enough money we could send the Cuban back to Cuba.
First class.
Nah, I don't want to send him first class. We'll send him on a boat with one oar.
Or a C-130, Lair, cargo plane.
Okay, there you go. And they don't even have to land. They can just kind of shove him out the back.
Airborne Ranger.
There you go. Cuban's kind of backing up a little bit. Buddy Rose is ready to get the action going. And who has come to ringside? Extreme Joey Austin, who's had quite a few battles and a lot of trouble with this Cuban Commando.
You know what they say, Lair, quid pro quo. Give it, take it. And I think Joey Austin may have something on his mind here, being here at ringside.
Definitely. He's out here to cheer Buddy Rose on, but he's out here definitely to distract Cuban Commando. Nice. All right, Joey Austin's out here. Cuban's seen him now. He don't know what. All right, single leg takedown. Very nice by Buddy Rose.
Classic wrestling. We're in for a treat again, Lair.
Buddy's working on the arm. He's working on the leg. Working on all the extremities of the Cuban.
Buddy Rose is a methodical mat technician, Lair.
I think he's going to make a wish. It's getting close to Thanksgiving, and I think that's what he's going to do. Uh-oh. I think he wants to leave an impression on the Cuban. Referee said it was a 2 count. Oh! Got that leg tied up again. That'll give you a Charlie horse real quick.
And none of them strut better than the Freebird, Larry.
No doubt about that.
He's got a patent on that walk of his.
As soon as the music hits, the fans go crazy. Extreme Joey Austin's walking around the ring.
5 minutes gone, 55 minutes remaining.
Cuban's out here choking Buddy Rose right in front of Austin. Referee's trying to get him to break up. Oh. Buddy's throat was right across the rope, and the Cuban decided to jump up on his shoulders.
He rode him like a rented mule there, Lair.
Arrogance, pure arrogance. You're not going to pin Buddy Rose by laying on him. You're going to have to hook that leg, hook that neck.
You're not going to win the ACCW television title with a casual pin like that. Full body slam.
Oh, he went down hard. Ah, Cuban missed with a big elbow. Big Buddy Rose, all right, big elbow. Another big elbow.
Gotta hook the leg, Lair. Fundamentals.
Got the knee in the back, and they got a chin lock on him. That is painful.
I don't think the Cuban will concede, though, Lair. I've never known him to submit.
Nope, he can take a lot of punishment. He can dish out a lot of punishment. Uh-oh, like a camel clutch, almost. A hold used by his father, may I say. And
Lair, some may regard the Nature Boy as the dirtiest player in the game, but I think the Cuban ranks a very close second.
He comes out with a lot of moves. The crowd is starting a USA chant. That'll get the Cuban all shook up.
I was going to say, Buddy reversed the advantage there and worked it into a flip and now a fist drop.
No doubt. Grab the live
Buddy Rose again on the advantage with that looks like a reverse chin lock.
Buddy Rose, the big elbow. Austin kind of taunting Cuban, saying, how's that feel? Buddy Rose to the second rope. Will come off. Is it an arm? Is it a leg? Big elbow right to the throat of the Cuban Commando.
Just a 2 count there. Back to that neck.
That's almost 8 minutes gone in this match. Definitely a hard-fought match. The only way the Cuban's going to win this match is he has to pin the man in the ring. You can't win on a disqualification. You can't win for a count out. You have to pin the champion to beat the champion. Freebird Buddy Rose, the second rope. Whoa! Cuban rolls out of the way. Buddy Rose took a little bit too long on that one.
He telegraphed earlier.
Uh-oh, the Cuban hears Austin. He's out here hollering for the fans to get the USA chant. Cuban distracted a little bit. Buddy Rose, big fist to the stomach. Big knee lift. A hold made famous by Mr. Wrestling too. Big knee lift on the Cuban. He's got him hooked up. Cuban kicks out of that. Just a 2 count. The referee says 2 count.
Just a 2 there. We're almost 10 minutes into this one.
Oh, Cuban gives him a big clothesline.
10 minutes gone. 50 minutes remaining.
Cuban's got Buddy Rose down. I think he showed him. The referee's checking here. Buddy's trying to gas him for breath. We got some American flags being waved around out here. Whoa, Cuban got the referee mad. Referee shoved, knocked Cuban down. Now the Cuban wants to challenge the referee. In the meantime, Buddy Rose is getting his win back. Oh, big punch to the stomach of the Cuban. Whoa. It's a win. The winner of the match, Freebird Buddy Rose, and still your ACCW TV champion.
10 minutes, 45 seconds. Freebird Buddy Rose.
Now, while working for ACCW, I lost a loser leave town match to Buddy Rose, and Jim Hawkins wanted me to work under the hood as a different character. So I wore my Red Devil gimmick and put a red shirt and got a mask, and then I named the character the Red Devil, which Jim Hawkins loved. And now I'm a babyface under the mask known as the Red Devil. And now he wanted to see if I can get over as a babyface as well as a heel. So let's take a look at a match with me going against the Bounty Hunter as I'm under the mask as the Red Devil.
Good evening again, Mr. Mills. It's a privilege once again to be with you for another exciting night of ACCW wrestling.
Shut up! Look, it was you, Mr. Commissioner. Look. Everybody knows who this is. Come on, man, give me a break. Everybody here knows who this is. Why do we have to do this? Why? Why? You know who it is. I know who it is. Why do we have to do this? I'm the champ. I don't have to fight him. I've beat him before.
Well, that was a little interesting bit of dialogue there from the bounty hunter, Mark. Seems to indicate he knows who this masked wrestler is.
I'm sure he thinks based on the size and shape of the man, he has a conception of who it might be.
But Punchy McGee's reffing tonight. It surely couldn't be Punchy McGee.
I never would have thought of him. Punchy's a little more on the, shall we say, beefy side.
Oh, isn't that who he thought it was?
No, he never expressed to me who he thought it was.
Oh.
I'm not aware of his awareness. The commissioner's being sent off to do commissioner things, and as the match progresses, we see we've still got that concept that was the problem earlier, where the bounty hunter seemed to know or think he knew who was operating under the Red Devil's mask. I don't know. I'm not privy to that information. Perhaps someone in the locker room would know. I'm not aware. Bounty hunter in this arm twist is not bearing up well. Here comes Donald Koresh around the side of the ring. I think if you see him, when he gets in your picture at home, folks, you'll see how menacing he can be. Bounty hunter doing the Red Devil's quite the acrobatic young man, as we see. Bounty more of a power wrestler, even as a lightweight, but using that strength of his, and he's a strong man for only 218 pounds. He's slightly outweighed by the Red Devil, although Bounty looks a little stockier. It might be because he's shorter.
Come on, Bounty, get out of here.
You can tell that from yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. You saw. You got an excellent night for pro wrestling here at the Armory in Buchanan. Oh, nice suplex. Nice suplex. That was a bit of a power move as well. The elbow drop. And they've got a pinfall coming. No, that wasn't it. I thought we might have a change in the lightweight title right there in front of our very eyes, but it wasn't. Working on the arm as usual. One of the things about the Red Devil from other times I've seen him wrestle, he is a solid technician, in one of the better lightweights in his technical wrestling skills. A clothesline that seemed to take Bounty down. Ooh, the leg drop. A big power move. Another leg drop. That'll turn Bounty's face red. A third, a leg drop. Those leg drops are doing their job. They truly are. Up, 2 count.
And that's that famous Mark Mills kip up he's doing there after that beautiful leg drop.
He didn't make it up.
What time we got here?
Right now, you mean actual time or match time?
Match time.
Oh, it's about 2:58.
Looks like we got a great action-packed one here.
We do. And so far, Koresh and the Rebel have not interfered in this.
Well, you know, the bounty hunter's been complaining about the level of competition in the lightweight division. I think he's getting a taste of it right here.
I know, with the Red Devil is quite the wrestler. I have actually commented, Commissioner, on his technical proficiency that he has demonstrated above many of our lightweight wrestlers.
Just a 2 count.
Actually, Commissioner, as we look at our monitor, we see the Wild Rebel is not in our picture, but right now, if you'll notice, Donald Koresh is, and he is not in a position to help the bounty hunter.
Looks like Koresh is back to that cigar and ugly hat motif there.
Well, all of his clothes are goodwill oriented. And ugly.
Indeed.
Actually, he did appear on the cover of Geek Quarterly. This looks like it's a straight. He's going for the mask. He is going for the mask. A combination of using the mask as a choke and using it, Commissioner, as trying to dismask the man.
Looked like he had it almost up over the chin there.
Now, I know in some federations it's a DQ if you remove a man's match.
Not here in the ACCW.
All right. Is that a touch of barbed wire city?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, interesting move there. The Red Devil throws the bounty hunter out of the ring, and he's going out there with the Wild Rebel.
I wouldn't do
He's
that
going to the top.
Bounty's disoriented. You can tell that he landed. I think he's losing his brain cells.
No, he's not disoriental. He's Irish.
I didn't realize Hunter was an Irish name.
Nice piece of wrestling there off the top rope.
5 minutes gone, 5 minutes remain.
Looks like a full body slam here. Rebel going to the top, I tell you. It might be Scott Simmons under that mask, the way this guy's working that top rope.
Could very well be Scotty Blaze. Could be almost anyone.
Oh, nobody home.
I know there's one wrestler I'm sure it is.
What the hell's wrong with you? Remain.
Thought that was the match there.
This is a title match too. The momentum has switched back and forth in a 10-minute match. Both these men know it's all out every minute.
There we go. Oh, whip in. Oh, stick killer knockdown. How much time's remaining here?
It looks to me like we've got about 3.5 minutes. Or less.
Three minutes remain.
What's this? The Rebels in the ring. I don't know about this.
I do. It looks like interference, and Stick Keller's unconscious.
Oh, and a big comeback there. How much time's left?
Not long. I'm keeping a close eye on that.
Just a 2.
2 minutes remain.
Devil going to work on the Rebel here.
That keeps him out of his way.
Definitely. Oh, interesting move there.
Never quite seen that from the Red Devil. That definitely eliminates that he becomes an Elmer.
I think so. This attempted a suplex here. Big suplex. Here he goes. It looks like he's going to drop a leg.
Or he's going to go off the middle rope.
Not sure here.
Off the middle rope.
1 minute remains.
Big elbow. This should be the match right here.
I would think so, but you just never know in a match like
Oh,
this.
2.5.
Match. 40 seconds remain.
Look at this comeback by the Red Devil. He's getting his win.
30 seconds remain. $20 seconds remain. $10 seconds remain. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a time limit draw. A time limit draw.
Now, while I was going to all these different promotions, CPW, MSWA, WVWA, and ACCW, there were two men who were looking at my matches. And those two men were none other than Bart and Brad Batten, the sensational Batten twins. Next time on the Cuban Assassin podcast, we'll discuss about the Batten twins getting me booked in Ohio, and where I'll be meeting a lot of other promoters and my career will be getting ready to starting to take off. The Cuban Assassin podcast is produced, edited, written, and directed by me, Richie A. Savito at Mountain Man Productions. Special thanks goes to Ben Hilton for the opening and closing demographics of today's podcast. Special thanks goes to the late Danny Dark for the video footage of the matches on today's podcast, and special thanks goes to my late mother, Yvonne Dempsey, for the photographs used on today's podcast. Now, you can reach me at Mountain Man Productions at Outlook.com. That's capital N for Mountain, capital M for Man, and capital P for Productions at Outlook.com, or you can leave a comment. Please like and share these episodes of my Cuban Assassin podcast. It'd be greatly appreciated. I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Cuban Assassin podcast, and I look forward to seeing you next time right here on the Cuban Assassin podcast.